Welcome back to Media Week. For Southern Cross Austereo has launched its new 2014 on-air teams to advertisers this week, and Media Week's James Manning is here with the details. And James, no more Kyle and Jackie O.
No, it was interesting. They got a few mentions though on there. This is like the upfront, if you like. They take it all around Australia into regional markets well. The big ad agencies. Focus in Sydney, of course, was on the new Today FM team. Jules, Sophie and Merrick Watts. Also the Triple M Grill team. But they sort of were at pains to point out, look, Kyle and Jackie O didn't get to #1 overnight. Took them sort of 2 years or so. So they're saying, look, let's keep expectations real on the new programs.
OK, and meanwhile, we've got NBC Universal buying into the remaining stake from Matchbox Pictures. Tell us about this one. Yeah,
look, they owned a slab of that previously. They've taken over the shareholdings from the sort of founders that they didn't own anymore. Look, best known for The Slap, if you like. But this year they'll be making a big mark. The Real Housewives of Melbourne coming up soon on Foxtel.
Seen that plugged everywhere.
Yeah. But look, I've seen the first couple of episodes. It's pretty good, you know. Look, I don't normally watch that sort of stuff, but I was watching this thinking, wow.
All right, let's take a look. Fremantle Media, a departure there. Yeah,
look, Tim Klukas has gone. I've been replaced by Jonathan Summerhays, a guy who's been doing very well for them. He looked after the X Factor, sort of a promotion for him, if you like. He's done such a good job there. They thought, OK, maybe he should take over our programming department.
And some news on Sam Worthington as well, and a tie-up with the government.
Yeah, look, something else coming to Foxtel. Deadline Gallipoli is the name of the show. Big announcement on Thursday in Adelaide this week. Joint venture with the South Australian Film Corporation. So, yeah, we'll be hearing a lot more about that. It goes into production this year. I don't think it'll be on air till 2015, though.
OK, let's take a look at some of the ratings for week 4 now of Free to Air. You can see the cricket heading things up, followed by 9 News and the Australian Open at 3, 4 and 5.
Yeah, look, a lot of chat. The Australian Open didn't do that well for 7 this year, but look, it still got up there in the rankings. It was up against the cricket on a few nights. A lot of the big names in the tennis didn't get to the final rounds, so that did impact on the numbers a little.
Yeah, and we're just moving on now. You can see there the cricket, Australia versus England. Of course, the news again. 7 News also coming in at number 10.
Yeah.
And moving on now, you can see week 4. We've got America's Next Top Model. We're looking at...
They're watching Australian, they're watching America's Top Model.
Yeah, interesting. And then Celebrity Come Dine With Me. Modern Family, of course, still holding up.
Yeah, another big hit over the summer too, that Celebrity Come Dine With Me, for the Lifestyle Channel.
OK, great. And page 2, Angry Bird Tunes. We've got Coronation Street. We've also got the Carrie Diaries. These are what's making the top...
A lot of shows on Fox.
Pay TV, yeah. All right, so that's what's making, well, the top of ratings at the moment. Let's talk a bit about some of the big shows returning before the ratings period. My Kitchen Rules and also The Block. How have they been faring?
Yeah, look, they went head-to-head this week. The Block used to start at 7, used to get a bit of a head start on My Kitchen Rules. Both shows on air now at 7:30. Doesn't seem to have impacted on the figures for either. I mean, it was the best launch week ever for My Kitchen Rules. The Block sort of was second place, but Nine never really thought this would overtake a massive show like My Kitchen Rules. But look, it's well above 1 million every night, so it's doing a really good job for Nine.
And Mike Munro back to free-to-air TV.
Yeah, look, Weekend Newsreader, Channel 10 does a national bulletin on Saturday and Sundays. He'll be doing that, and he's done a lot of media this week, and he hinted there could be some more changes coming to 10 News, but he didn't really have the specifics on what could be happening.
And also 7 is juggling around its news readers. A bit of a swap going on there, James.
Yeah, look, Chris Barth has moved to Weekend, swapping with Mark Ferguson, who's going to look after weeknights.
What do you think's behind that move?
Well, I think Chris likes to work with Sunday night. Look, they want to sort of make a bigger impact in ratings as well, but at the same time, Chris is a very important part of Sunday night, which is a massive show for them on Sunday night. I think that's expanding this year. We don't know the details of all that, but she'll be doing some more work on that. Dare say, I think, doing some reporting as well.
OK, and the BBC, it's going to launch another brand, James.
Yeah, BBC Brit. I think it's a channel we'll probably see here later this year. BBC First is launching sort of mid-year. It's going to be sort of all the BBC's drama output will be seen exclusively first on the Foxtel platform. This BBC Brit's going to be aimed more at the male viewers, maybe things like Top Gear, stuff like that. So that will be a dedicated home for all that.
And finally, we've got Foxtel ordering another season of Wentworth from Fremantle.
Yeah, look, a drama show. Did very well for Foxtel the first season. They're making Series 2 at the moment. That'll go to air maybe mid-year for them, and they're going to sort of come straight off the back of that, make Series 3. Probably won't go to air till 2015, but for international sales, where Wentworth is doing very, very well, it's all about quantity. So they're going to have 30 episodes to sell to the international market, and that'll attract a lot of interest.
Fantastic. James Manning, thanks so much for joining us on the program and taking us across all of that.
Thank you.
All right, it is time for a quick break. That wraps up Media Week for this week. From the team here, thanks for your company.